You heard about the good news about the Go 10 satellite, and also we're going to talk about the weather eventing, and also show you gonna be a good video about the satellite outro after this intro. Extreme weather over here, we actually going to talk about a lot of very interesting things as well. You know what it is right now. We're going to talk about the drought, about the low pressure system. You can see the trough is. The the blue area is show the go down and up, and the high pressure brings up, and low pressures go drop down. That what it is one thing as well. Back to the forecast about the what is so important is very dry, and also when we're going to see the next system for the GPS. Until then, maybe we're going to be a little bit dry until maybe the March 6th. That's when we're going to get a little bit March severe weather already, but it's just going to be a little bit quiet. After that, then a little bit another a round of severe weather, and also the GS predicting very strong cape as well. I will show you in a little bit, and also so much about the flooding. This could be a possibility too. This will be the cape, what is going on over time, but the cape is what is look like just 1 hour ago, but it just look like just recently to the last model it shows less cape. You should be a lot of blue and yellow, but it should be eventually be a little bit green in March 7th, and also a little bit March 7th, and also a little bit, but then dropping down, then going to be eventually backing upwards as well. Looking for the cancer index, there's going to be a little bit strong at maybe around the 6th on the 7th. There's going to be a massive, going to be around like 40% chance for those thunderstorms predicting as well. There's very furious with these thunderstorms. Could be much more serious with that. And also we're going to looking at with above average temperature, but it is just going on with that little bit cooler air, but very warm air look like just going to be popping upwards as well. There's very good heating of over this area, and also very cold air around the northeast as well. We go to eventually will see a less spring, much more likely. Back to what it means, we're going to see much more hotter, and we're going to be, maybe we'll see eventually when we're going to see much more low pressure system as well. This is so much, we're going to see a very much more warmer air temperature as well. Hopefully we're going to see about when it going to be venting about these storms. But these storms will slowly down until we're going to get very warm temperature in the forecast until around like March 5th, and also very good warm air. But then after that, the very good cold dry air will be back into place after that as well. For the snow, rain precipitation for like 7 days, you will see eventually a little bit quiet, but then very good flooding happening, including the region I was talking about. Like in this area, we need to just keep an eye on it as well. This could be a little bit until the March could be a little bit more cooler lately in like the 7 days outlook, but so far a little bit cooling area as a temperature. This will be very much with the temperature. We're going to see less very cold air, much eventually more warm air will be much more back to the north. Then it will be much more early spring. Once again, could be still possibility with that affecting with the weather system. So much about that low pressure will be considered each region as well. This could be the average precipitation, but very long period, but could be not after it, but this could be a very good idea what is could be lies ahead for the March region. We're going to talk about more March stuff already about it with the NASA stuff too in a very soon in March 1st. This will be the new satellite right soon, no?
The launch of NOAA's GOES-16 and GOES-17 satellites in 2016 and 2018 forever changed the world of environmental monitoring and hazard detection in the Western Hemisphere. As the first two of the GOES-R series of advanced geostationary satellites, they have already begun providing an unprecedented leap forward in U.S. weather observations. Their advanced instruments are streaming back more detailed views of weather events faster than ever before. Now, that legacy is set to continue with the upcoming launch of GOES-T, which will become GOES-18 once in orbit. The GOES satellites provide imagery of the Earth in extraordinary detail and clarity, providing invaluable information to forecasters, government officials, and emergency managers charged with protecting the life and property of those in harm's way. But GOES-16 and 17 are only the first steps in establishing the United States' next-generation geostationary observing system. This year, NOAA will launch the newest satellite in this system, GOES-T. Join us for a front-row seat to this upcoming launch as we take you inside the world of NOAA's GOES-T. The United States uses two geostationary operational environmental satellites, or GOES, at all times. One is in an east position, which keeps watch over most of North America, including the contiguous United States and Mexico, as well as Central and South America, the Caribbean, and the Atlantic.
Hopefully, they will coming on the March 1st. We'll see what it could be look like on the map. Then with the satellite, well, hopefully we're going to see better supercells with that satellite. Hopefully we'll see it soon. See you in a little bit. This is my outro. Extreme Weather Hour here.